Over this cliff runs the River Skua, and whilst the waterfall is impressive in itself, one of the most amazing parts about this waterfall is that this used to be an old coastline for Iceland. But now the actual coastline for Iceland is 5 kilometers that way. It's one of Iceland's biggest waterfalls at 25 meters in width and then over 60 meters in height. And further up the river, it's actually 20 more waterfalls. The waterfall is named after the town in which it runs through, which is Skua, and also the Icelandic for waterfall, which is foss. These places really give you a sense of how awesome nature is, but also how much it changes across the millennia. With so many people in a really limited space, moving around the city without bumping into each other has always been quite tough. So 150 years ago, cities around the world came up with a new strategy: going underground. On the last count, 150 cities around the world in 55 countries had a railway system or metro. To be fair, they're a great way to get around because you don't have to bump into buildings, you don't have to go over rivers, and there's no traffic to get stuck in. And I bet you're wondering, how do you build these tunnels that can take a train? Well, nowadays you probably use a tunnel boring machine, a TBM or a mole, and these are huge machines that dig through the earth and simultaneously put concrete shells around the outside of the tunnel, and they can dig tunnels 7 meters from wall to wall. On the railway system, the speeds can vary. They can go from a crawling speed right up to speeds faster than your car can even go. Because the rails don't have to share the lines with other types of traffic, they can go as fast as they like, sometimes up to 200 miles per hour. Well, it's funny that, like Scotland, you get all this amazing landscape, but it wasn't all glacial. There was points at which it was also tectonic, so things happen under the ground. And you get this rift, the Great Glen Rift, that runs from Loch Linnhe, just over there, right through up into Loch Ness. And it's a big tectonic fault that filled, and then we've got these Great Lakes too. In the future, we don't really know what's going to happen for Scotland in terms of tectonic activity. A lot of this weathering still going on, a lot of glaciation may come back, we're running into glacial at the moment. The whole Earth is moving, the tectonic plates are moving apart and coming together, and it just means that the Earth will continually be renewed, and as this wears away we'll get new mountain building events, new orogenies coming through, and we'll get, well, the Scottish Highlands all over again somewhere else.